Okay, so I already explained why I'm vlogging, I guess, why I'm recording this shit. But the what is the idea is like everybody, you walk through your day, you get random ideas, and I've tried like carrying pocket notebooks and shit like that. And I was thinking about getting a voice recorder, um, but plain old audio is just kind of boring, and everybody can kill time, a couple minutes of their day in YouTube watching a video. So I figure this is probably the most mainstream form of distribution you can get. So I decided I'm gonna try recording videos and put them up on YouTube and see if anybody takes an interest. So um, I've been thinking a lot. I was reading, not really reading. I was listening to the audiobook of Anathem by Neil Stephenson, and I started listening when I was road tripping from Tucson back to Colorado Springs, and it was it's the second time I've listened to that audiobook, and it's seriously heavy. Um, like speaks to the, the deep nerd in me. The themes are um, deep in cosmology, celestial physics, um, and the idea of a intellectual elite is something that is very exciting to me, um, and I think could that really should gain a lot of ground on this planet. But uh, as I've worked through that audiobook and pondered the the way that the avowed in Anathem engage in dialogue, uh, conduct formalized speech, and reviews and synthesis of knowledge. I think something I'm definitely lacking here is somebody that I can use as a sounding board for that sort of intellectual thought and dialogue. So I'm making an effort to get my thoughts out there so that not only I can review them, maybe organize them a little bit better, but other people can listen, throw in their comments, either through video or text response, and hopefully I'll get some interesting dialogues out of this. That would be nice. But it's also just a way to get shit off my chest and off my brain. On a non-Anathem related note, I had developed an interesting concept. I was watching a documentary called Modify today. It's about body modification in all its forms: tattooing, piercing, implants, a bodybuilding, cosmetic surgery. And I realized that there was a lot of scenes the surgical scenes were kind of gross. And surgery is a very loose term when you're dealing with this subject. But the theme of embarrassment, I started thinking about what embarrassment is, and it's like as far as I can come up with, it's like a psycho-emotional response to social stimuli. I think it's a way for a person to show that that they realize that they've crossed some sort of taboo, a social norm. Like they recognize where a line was that they just blew past, and um, the language and the body language and the vocal language associated with embarrassment is like a public conceit that you crossed that line, and people react to it, to that. Well, the senders of those signals send them in very different ways, and people around them, of course, react to those signals in their own ways. And I think in my sort of embarrassment, uh, it varies. Again, you got to look at the theme of the embarrassment, the reason for embarrassment. I tend to, well, also varies with your audience. I don't know. I can't really make a coherent thought about this because there's so many variables in it. You can't really make a generalized statement, not even about my own reactions. I know I tend to use humor a lot when I'm embarrassed, and that will usually diffuse the awkward situations that are caused by the situations that also cause embarrassment. So I think humor is a very good way of dealing with that sort of thing. I can't even think of how other people use them off the top of my head, but whatever. So yeah, that was thought for the day. Embarrassment is the theme for the day. Enjoy.